This is a posture in motion routine that's going to help you just start to release tension in your hands, your forearms, your elbows, your wrists, and your neck. It's such a great use of, such a great way to use these short drills and this routine as a warm-up or a warm-down if you've been working out before you go out to play a sport, if you've had a long day at work and you start to sort of feel like there's a lot of tension in your wrists, your elbows, your neck. This could be a really great class for you. You're going to sit in a kneeling position like so. If this is difficult for you, then simply take a block and just wedge it between your ankles so that your bottom can sit on top of the block. If you're okay to sit without the block, that's great, but those are just some modifications to allow you to focus on the routine itself. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to take a bit of a spin on a traditional posture exercise called arm circles. So you are going to spread your fingers really, really nice and wide and have your arms out in a T position either side of your body. And what you're going to try and do here is you're going to try and turn your elbow crease up towards the ceiling, but without letting your shoulder drop. Now, for many of you, if you're already really sort of feeling your wrist and your elbows or something in your neck, this range of motion is already going to feel very, very difficult. You probably have an arm bone that's heavily sort of pronated, a shoulder that's locked forwards, and just doing some of these really basic movements can help you unlock and reposition some of that. So we're going to spread the fingers really nice and wide here, arms out in a T position, keep the rib cage stacked above your pelvis. So a lot of compensations I see often in this kind of position as soon as people are asked to use their arms is they start jutting the rib cage forwards. So we're going to keep the ribs contained and really stacked over the pelvis, and try and keep your knees and your ankles close together. We're also working the feet here. And all you're going to start doing is imagining there's two walls closing in towards you. You are going to resist those walls by pushing the arms outwards. And what's going to happen is you're going to hopefully start to feel something in your shoulder blades start to fire up. So we're just holding here. Push the hands away. Feel like your fingernails are coming in towards you. Elbow crease is turning upwards, and pull the thumbs away from the index finger line. We're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Last one, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then what you're going to start to do from here, think of Mr. Miyagi. We're going to do a wax on, wax off type movement. So we're just going to circle these arms forwards, size of a small dinner plate. Don't let the arms drop. Don't elevate the arms too high. Just keep them in line with the shoulders. Steady pace circles. I'm going to count you down to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep those fingers pulling really nice and wide. 9 and 10. 2 sets to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel the burn. 9 and 10. Try and keep the arms up. We're just going to go wax off, reverse circles here. Same dimension, same size circles. Everything stays the same. Fingers wide, elbow creases turning upwards. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 sets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms. And all I want you to start doing from here, still in this position, you can wiggle around if you need, take some pressure off of your ankles. You're simply going to cup your shoulders with each of your fingertips. Now, we're going to do shoulder rolls, but not just sort of willy-nilly. I want you to really feel like your elbow is articulating this motion. So as your elbow points to the sort of 45-degree angle in front of the room, I want you to really feel like someone's coming over next to you and elevating that rib cage so that you sweep the back of the left hand to the ear as you then retract and depress that shoulder blade all the way down. So we're going to do alternating shoulders. I'm just showing you the left side closest to the view of the camera. You can see here how articulated I am in the motion. Usually what we do is we're just kind of swimming the shoulders like so. But what I'm really trying to get you to do is feel this protracted nature where the shoulder moves out to the left. Elevate the shoulder. You can see the shoulder blade move upwards as well as my rib cage. And here you can see the shoulder moving back in and then down. And then the right side the same. You lift, you turn it, you depress, and you retract. And then we go left side. We go up, back, down, return. Right side, up, back, down, return. We're going to do left for 3. Exhaling as you retract here. Inhale the right shoulder. Both my butt cheeks stay on the heels equally. I'm not sort of wagging my weight side to side. Right shoulder. And the left. If you hear any weird sounds, snap, crackle, pop, that's all very normal. Just keep going. We're just doing 10 repetitions. Each side is 1. Lift. 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 Last one here, either side. Lift. And release. Really good. And then what we're going to come and do is we're going to do a few elbow articulations, or elbow sort of chest openers, if you like. Oh, chest openers using your elbows. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into a quadruped position, which is on your hands and knees. Just keep the tops of the feet to the floor and have your knees slightly closer to the back of the wrists than you think you need them. First thing I want you to do is use the forces of your hands to push the ground away. And in doing so, I want you to turn your elbow creases forwards without bending the elbows. Keep your chin lifted. Gaze is about 1 to 2 feet in front of your fingertip line. And then from here, all you're doing, without bending your elbows, I want you to turn the elbow creases inwards and then outwards again. I'm going to do this facing the front of the camera. Sometimes it's just easier to get a different view. So I'm not moving my hands. I'm keeping that sort of torsion of my hands down into the ground. And then I'm just inwardly rotating my hands, my elbow creases, and then external. And internal, and external. Internal, and external. Internal, external. Just going to do 10 more. In. And again, 2. Good. 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then from here, you're simply going to release your left ear to the left shoulder, just keeping the pressure of the hands pushing into the floor. Just let that left ear drop to the left shoulder. You will feel a massive release in the side of the neck there on the right side. And then I want you to just slowly start bending your left elbow in towards the left thigh and just pull the body weight down so you can feel the head just dangle here. Keep that right arm straight and pushed out. And then straighten the left arm again. We're going to do that again. Head to center, inhale. Tick-tock the head to the left side first. Keep both arms straight. And then lower the left arm only. So the right hand has to keep pushing into the mat. As your left arm sort of bends and catches the left knee or towards the left thigh, just let the head really release. Back to center. We're going to do that one more time. Let the head drop to the left side. Mouth slightly ajar. Tongue is soft. And then drop the left elbow. And if you're there, maybe the left elbow will go all the way down to the floor. The right arm will stay where it is. And you can just play around with the position of your neck, but really just let it drop. Amazing. And release. And we're just going to do the other side. Feels great in the side of the neck, the front of the neck as well. And then from here, watch my hands. I push the hands into the floor, fingers wide. I'm going to drop the head to the right side. And keeping this left arm fully locked out, I'm dropping the right elbow. Almost like you want to pull the right elbow in towards the right knee. And then back up, inhale. And then exhale, lower. Push with the left palm, pull with the right palm. Good job. Inhaling. And exhale, release. Pull that right elbow all the way down to the ground if you can get there. And now push the right forearm down. Release that left side of the neck. Release the right side of the ear. Good job. And then from here, I'm just going to come back into a kneeling position for one last little neck release. You're going to interlace the hands. I'm going to show you this from the side view. I want you to interlace the hands just around the neck, the nape of the neck. But I want you to use your forearms just to catch the sort of chin bone. So you can see here I'm just catching my cheekbone, rather, sorry, not my chin bone, my cheekbone in the sort of divot of my cheek. And then holding this position, I want you to just tuck your chin down towards the throat. You'll feel something releasing all the way down into the base of the spine. And then I want you to big breath in here as you tuck the chin completely in towards the neck. And as you start to exhale, I want you to feel like you're just curling down in towards your knees here. Elbows are going to come down into the thighs. And I want you to just feel like your forearms are slightly pulling the neck up. You're just basically decompressing the neck. Just breathe. Gotta really press the forearms close in towards the cheekbones here. If your elbows get to the thighs, that's great. If not, you can wedge a block just between the thighs and the elbow. Give yourself a bit of leverage. And as you get there, I want you to feel like you're pulling your forearms up in towards the cheekbones and then just releasing the neck here.
And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Good, and exhale. Coming up slowly. And then from here, just take the flat part of the palms to the flat surface of the skull back behind you. Just pull the elbows as wide as you can and just take a really soft opening here into the chest wall, back at front of the neck, and just breathe here. Inhaling. A lot of the time, for anyone with the wrist, elbow, specifically things like carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, your pec muscles get so tight and so contracted and short that actually that is often the root cause of why you're lacking mobility in that part of your arm, and therefore just grinding into the tendons and the small sort of soft tissue and the bones in that area. And just holding this for 10 to 20 seconds can be so beneficial. Just breathing here, inhaling and exhale. And release. And that is such a powerful way of just being able to release whatever's going on in your wrists, your elbows, and your neck.